Today I'm doing my second haul video from thrifting today. I went to Goodwill and I got a few cool things on a few different formats. So I have video games, I have movies on VHS, on DVD, and on Blu-ray. So stick around, check out what I found, and I'll talk a little bit about each of the titles as I go. So let's get into it. What's up, physical media fans? I have a few things that I picked up from the Goodwill thrifting today. I feel like I had a pretty good haul, so I wanted to share that with you. I got some movies, of course, and one video game. My Goodwill typically just has the sports games, NFL 20 whatever, NHL 20 whatever, and there's so many of those. And since they come out every year, or it seems like they come out every year, the resale value on those is pretty low, and I don't play those personally, so I don't mess with those sports games. But I did find this. So for Xbox 360, I found Batman Arkham City, which is arguably the best of the Batman games. I liked it a lot. I thought it was pretty rad, open world. I know that some people kind of crap on the car physics and the challenges with the car, but I thought it was fun. It's a good way to get around the city, and the grapnel glove and the gliding are also pretty rad. So I picked this up. One thing I learned early on thrifting for physical media is that I need to check the disc always to make sure it's the right disc. Make sure it has a disc at all, because sometimes you pick these up at Goodwill, Salvation Army, whatever thrift store or charity shop, and they'll just be empty. I don't know if the team there just doesn't pay much attention when they put stuff on the shelves, or if people are going through and just grabbing the disc and putting it in their pocket. But this one looks pristine. It looks very nice. It looks great. I got it for $3, so I thought that was definitely worth it. It's got a game download code. I don't know if that would still work, but I thought this is a good score for only $3. I don't know how much it's worth, how much it sells for, like on eBay, but I'll check it out. And I already have this on PlayStation 4, I believe. I would look right behind me to the shelf that was there in my last couple of videos, but the work that I was having done here in this room is done, so I'm back to the old background. Flo's happy to have her crate back in its normal place, so she's pretty chill hanging out by me. But yeah, so I got an Xbox 360 game for a good deal, and I'll probably end up putting that in the eBay store, link in the description below. But let's see what else I got. I got 2 Blu-rays that have slip covers. Slip covers seem to be, pretty in pretty high demand for reselling discs. This, I often will just look for what I think looks cool or looks like a genre film, like even if I don't know it. I know these couple, but I picked these up because it's so cool. This Pacific Rim slipcover is lenticular, so it has that ridge where you see an image tilting it one way, and then you see a different image tilting it the other way. So I thought that was kind of cool. I like those lenticular covers. I know that they can resell for quite a bit. I didn't love Pacific Rim, directed by Guillermo del Toro, who did some amazing films. Pan's Labyrinth, The Devil's Backbone, Kronos was awesome. I think some of the Hellboy movies were awesome. But he's also done, The Shape of Water made some ripples in the industry and got some Oscar nods and stuff. But I didn't love Pacific Rim, his kind of homage to the kaiju movies of yesteryear, married with some mech anime style action. So I didn't love it, but I picked it up because I like this. I keep rubbing on this lenticular cover because I like that little sound. But I'll show you, hopefully you can see, maybe you can see the two different covers, or the two different images. So that's pretty cool. And the disc is in there. It's in great shape. It's the correct disc. So that was also $3. At my Goodwill, their video games and Blu-rays and DVDs are all $3. So that's not a great deal for DVDs. For Blu-rays, it's okay depending on which you get. So what else did I get? I got Godzilla. So the 2014 Godzilla, directed by Gareth Evans, if I'm remembering that correctly. Hopefully I am. It's not on the back of the slipcover. Gareth Edwards. So he's the guy who did Monsters, and kind of came onto the scene with his little indie sci-fi movie. He most recently directed Jurassic Park Rebirth. I didn't see that one, but he's done some big movies since Godzilla. But that thing that put him on the map was Monsters. Some people trekking through alien monster country. This is in great shape. The slipcover's in really good shape. The Pacific Rim one shows a lot of wear, but this slipcover looks good. The disc was in great shape. The image is the same on both. A lot of the discs that I pick up thrifting or even ordering on eBay have the digital download codes in them, but I can't guarantee that those things still work. So I never advertise those, but I'll ship them with them. If somebody buys it and tries to use the digital thing and it works, bonus for them, and I'm happy to include it, because I like physical media, so I'm not using those digital download codes. I'm trying to watch stuff on the format that I have it on, and I like it that way. So the next thing I grabbed, even though this is a DVD, and I did mention in one of my previous videos that I was kind of done with buying DVDs for now, because I have plenty. I have backstock. I have a lot listed in my store, my eBay store, link in the description. But this one looked really cool, and I actually haven't seen this one before. It's the collector's edition of Serenity. So the movie that kind of wraps up the Firefly story, because that was kind of famously cut short. It was canceled too soon for whatever reason, and then the fans, the outcry of the fans and stuff, convinced the studios to invest some money to make a movie. For some reason, I'm thinking there maybe was a crowdfunding attempt, or maybe it was successful. I don't know. But even this case is interesting. It has Summer Glau on there, River. I think that's her character's name, if I remember correctly. And she is the only one, as I open it, who stays on the clear, kind of see-through plastic. And then we have Mal in here holding a gun, and then we have Serenity, the ship, down here. So that's kind of cool. And then you have the whole crew on the back. So this is a weird one. I haven't seen a DVD open like that. These are very thick plastic cases. It has the movie and then bonus features, 2 separate discs. So I thought that was kind of cool. I went in and picked it up. $3 for this is not too bad. And it's a good movie. So if it's not a great reseller, if I don't find some good comps on it, maybe I'll just throw it in my personal collection. The last 4 things that I got from Goodwill are all VHSs. Their VHSs are 99 cents. The young person at the counter just rang them all up under DVD. And I was like, actually these are VHSs. And then she had to look on the little sheet and see that was 99 cents. I don't know if she just didn't know, she seemed young. Maybe she's not familiar with VHS. Anywho, I discovered when I got home, because I looked up some of these movies that I picked up because I didn't know them, that I ended up just coincidentally grabbing one VHS from one each from 4 different decades. So I'll start with 90s and I'll go back. So we have the X-Files movie, and this is in great shape. The slipcover looks amazing. It's got one little pull-up on a corner on the lid. It's got a little bit of a tiny mark of delamination. The print is kind of gouged off there. Maybe they peeled a sticker off, but it looks great otherwise. And it is rewound. It is the right tape. I checked on that in the store. So I was not the hugest X-Files fan. There are some episodes I've seen, I enjoyed. I did see the movie. The company I worked for in Los Angeles back when this came out worked on the advertising for it. I don't remember if I was on one of the teams that was working on that, but yeah. So X-Files the movie, Mulder and Scully trying to root out some conspiracies and get the bad guys or whatever. So I want to try to, let me go 80s, 70s, 60s. Okay, so 80s, we have the Fist Fighter, or just Fist Fighter. This is a VHS from Avid Entertainment. I don't really know them, but this is just an action 80s, brawling movie where it's from 86. I looked it up earlier and I forget, but it's in the same vein as maybe Kickboxer or Lionheart or whatever a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie might be. I'm sure it's similar, where there's one underdog who's gonna kick everybody's butt with his bare fists. It says special appearance by World Wrestling Champion superstar Billy Graham, directed by Frank Zuniga. I don't really know that guy. Next, from the 70s, we have Stickfighter. So I grabbed these not knowing what they are because they look cool, and the VHSs were in good shape. This one is interesting. I looked it up when I got home. It is a Filipino director. Stars a man from Argentina. It also has Dean Stockwell playing a man named Miguel, so maybe a little bit of brown face there. And it has Guy Madison in it, who I always think looks a lot like Kirk Douglas. Yeah, so this is another, I assume it's a town that's besieged by some, fascist group or some gang of thugs or whatever, and somebody, maybe the stick fighter, has to help them out, it looks like. So Dean Stockwell, from Quantum Leap, from Blue Velvet, but that's Prism Video, which I feel like I recognize that logo, but I do like the cover art. I like VHS cover art. There's a guy in Chicago that does VHS cover art mock-ups for modern films or current films. It's pretty cool. Lastly, we have a Mario Bava film that I did not even know was Mario Bava when I picked it up. So this is Danger Diabolik. Mario Bava is probably best known for Bay of Blood. He did Shock. He did Baron Blood. He's an Italian director who is often associated with Giallo. I'm not Italian. I don't speak Italian. I took French in high school. But anyway, I say Giallo. It might be Giallo. But at any rate, this is an action, maybe heist film. Dino De Laurentiis produced it, but Mario Bava directed this one. The picture on the back is a dude with a little submachine gun, and then a little insert of him laying in a bed with a woman. They both seem to be naked, but they are covered in money. So bills, paper money, a Master Sharp imprint. So there we have it. It says, out for all he can take, seduce, or get away with. So I'm excited to check this out. So when I test all these out, I'll probably end up letting this one play. It looks pretty fun. And the people on the cover, it looks like a photo, but they look like Super Marionation. So from Supercar, from Thunderbirds Are Go, that's what they look like to me. Or even Team America from the South Park guys. They kind of did a marionation thing, Super Marionation thing. But that's it. So that's my little haul, eight titles from Goodwill today. I'm pretty excited about those. I'm going to try to get them into the store as soon as possible. But thanks for sticking around. Like and subscribe would be appreciated. And I guess you'll see me when I post next time. Thanks.